Okay, so there's still a little bit of confusion as to what compensating is. So I've made this video just to help clarify the difference between compensating and split strategy and bridging. So when I compensate, if I'm adding or subtracting numbers, I'm looking for numbers that are close to 100 or close to a 10. Okay, so if a number ends in 7, 8 or 9, I would round it up. If a number ends in 1, 2 or 3, I would round it down. That's just generally as a rule. Okay, so everyone's a little bit different, but as a rule, I would round 7, 8 and 9 up and 1, 2 and 3 down. Okay, this question here, 97 plus 97. I would make that 100 plus 100. Okay, and the answer is 200. Now what's important to remember is that I plussed 3 to make this 100 and I plussed 3 to make this 100. So at the end, I need to subtract 6. If I add 3 at the beginning, I have to take 3 at the end. And I added 3 here, and I added 3 here. So that means I have to take away 6 at the end. And it leaves us with 194. Okay, this question here, we're going to save this one. I wouldn't compensate, I would split, and we'll come back to that in a minute. The next question, 48 plus 23. Compensating, what am I going to do? I'm going to change this 48 and make it 50 by adding 2. 50 plus 23 equals 73. Now, what's important to remember when I compensate is that I have to take away whatever it is that I've added. Right, so I was on 48 and I added 2 extra to make it 50, so I have to take away 2 at the end. Next question. We're going to come back to this one because like this one, I would split strategy. Okay, 23 plus 48. I'm going to leave the 23 and I'm going to change the 48 to 50. (23 plus 50). And that equals 73. Now what's really important to remember when we compensate is that if we add 2, we need to subtract 2 at the end. So the answer is 71. All right. This question here, this is very, very close to 100 and very, very close to 200. So I'm going to round them both up. So let's make this 100 plus 200. And the answer is 300. Right. What's important to remember that when we add or when we compensate, we need to subtract the same amount at the end. So to get from 99 to 100, I added 1. To get from 198 to 200, I added 2. So at the end, I'm subtracting 3. Now, subtraction works the